Welcome to the next episode of the Brotein Bar. We are very, very happy to have Ivan with us. He recently competed in Thailand.
Yeah.
And has been bodybuilding and now fitness entrepreneur, having his own private gym. I'll let him introduce himself to you guys.
Hi everyone. My name is Ivan, and I'm a bodybuilder, and I have a private gym in Kapong, Manjara. And it's called Fox Private Fitness.
I was going to do that. You missed out the entire most important part of the whole thing. Yeah. Knowing Ivan also for quite a bit already, for a couple of years already, he has been competing recently quite frequently also. And given that you are at your age, which is relatively younger than this side of the world, we want to find out more also, like what actually got you into this?
At first, after I graduated from my high school, and I entered matriculation, as you know. After that, at first my friend introduced me, some simple workout, and eventually he brings me into a gym.
You memang interested already?
No, that time I still doesn't have an idea.
Just exploring.
Just exploring. Yeah. And he brings me to a gym in the college, and I find it quite interesting. And eventually I also start to work out on my own lah. But it's just a beginner stuff, you know.
Just doing what you can.
Just doing those simple machines. Asking around everyone on all those tips and some guidance from them. After that, I entered university, and because I got the course that I not really want to study, so I'm not that interested on my own study. So, but I'm still studying, of course. I still study until I graduated my university. By the way, I'm studying mechanical engineering. So it's not part of my interest. So I decided to go. Still not full force yet, but partially. Mostly spending my time in the gym and finding out all those. Well, I just find it interesting, and eventually I got into this industry.
You know, it's a very big decision, man. Like, to really put everything aside, you studied mechanical engineering, put that aside, then pivot into fitness, and choose to bodybuild also. At what point do you realize that, actually I'm pretty good at this, I want to do this more?
I think that is most probably because of the results. The results that I think mostly is because of the results. I can say that because I feel that I can be better. I can be better with proper training, proper nutrition, and so on.
Then what actually motivates you to take the leap of faith then, to really commit to this lifestyle? Because bodybuilding is not like interested or enjoy working out, it's a completely different lifestyle.
Yeah, at first my parents also not really encouraged me to go into this fitness.
Yeah, we heard a lot of that format of stories before, so like this.
Because it's not stable, right? Even if you are working as a personal trainer, your salary won't be that stable.
Yeah.
Because it's mostly on commission base. So Asian parents, But of course, I know what I know what they are trying to tell me. Yeah, because it's better you have a stable work with a stable income and a stable money first before you going into your passion, right? So
pursue your dream, pursue your passion.
Yeah, before you have you only have the right to go and pursue your dream. But I feel that I don't want to waste any more time on on doing things that I don't really going into the future. So I just decided to not to say to take a risk, but I don't think that much during that time. I don't think that much. So straight away decide to work as a trainer, because since my university time, I start to work as a trainer as a part-time.
You're already doing
Yeah.
part-time gig
Yeah.
already.
But of course, it's not that professional trainer lah. It's just naturally, I feel that this industry suits me. Yeah, so I don't want to waste any more time on doing other stuff that I don't really like it, or I don't really know about it. Because being honest, during my university, I don't really put in a lot of effort in mechanical engineering. So
Body engineering, or like
it's more on body engineering.
okay.
So it just turns out this way.
Yeah, but as a younger bodybuilder in Malaysia, do you find it exceptionally challenging to pursue this?
That is definitely very challenging at first, because fitness industry in Malaysia is still not that big as compared to compared to Thailand. Yeah, because I just recently competed there, right? So I know, how big is their fitness industry. At first it's very difficult because you are no one, right? You are no one.
You're trying to make a name.
Yeah, you're trying to make a name. You're trying to make a
living also.
Yeah, you're going to make this as your career, make this as your part of your living. So it's not really easy, because you're gonna spend a lot also. Although maybe you can have a lot of income, but at the same time your expenditure are quite a large amount also. But it's of course depending on your goal. If your goal is going to compete, definitely you're going to spend a lot of money. If you are planning to go to a higher level of competition,
I guess that's why parents are worried for the right reason also lah. When we don't have that kind of stability in terms of income, it's very difficult to pursue your dream in that sense, because Malaysian fitness industry is not mature enough to provide that kind of support when it comes to competing and all that kind of thing. And it's not lucrative enough to reward those who actually put in the hard work lah.
It definitely takes time to see the reward. Yeah, it definitely takes a quite long of time. But of course, it's depending on individual. So some people may have better luck. So, but of course,
a richer family.
Of course, you're still gonna put in the effort before you see the luck, right? So,
you still need to put in the effort, like even with luck. Yeah.
But nowadays, a lot of the young guys also rising up. 21 years old, 23 years old, are getting a very good body, champion already. So nowadays, I think it's getting better,
more and more common.
More and more common, and is going better in this fitness industry in Malaysia lah.
Yeah, definitely, it's very, very motivating and encouraging especially for us who are very interested in fitness and all that. These will justify demand will justify the growth of the industry. Then likewise, people will all prosper.
Exactly.
I believe when like you said, bodybuilding is expensive. Especially for a young person like you just started, you only part-time as PT at that point, right? How do you actually bodybuild? Do you have any personal story on that? It will be very interesting to find out.
It's really hard, man.
What do you do?
I'm being honest here. Everything is open, so I can say that during that time, my saving wouldn't exceed.
Got saving me? Still qualified as savings.
I can say that couldn't even exceed four figure. So it's very hard, man, because it's really spending a lot. So
mostly on where?
Food, supplement, and coaching, right? I mean, supplement itself also spending, I mean, few thousand, I mean, thousand over. It depends on how, I mean, how that month I'm my earning, right?
If I'm doing okay, I buy more.
Yeah, man. So if that month I'm earning more, definitely I'm buying more. I'm buying more and more of the supplements.
Do you have any creative way to work around the food? I know food you cannot skip one, so
That's why my food is very boring, because if you want to save money and you want to bodybuild, you can actually, but of course it's boring and it's not that delicious.
but it works lah, right?
Yeah, it works. And actually I find it more convenient for me and it's easier for me, because I rather to stick to a plan that I can do it every day the same, instead of trying to diet with the different type of foods every day. I don't need to think so much so every day eat the same food. So everyone, including all of my clients, will say, eating the dog food, right? So the dog food is white rice, chicken breast, and some vegetables, right?
I think we can be quite grateful that chicken breast in Malaysia is cheaper than the drumstick. I think the same thing doesn't apply in the West.
Oh,
It's the West.
Oh,
Chicken breast is more expensive there.
see.
Yeah, but also justify why our Malaysian look like this lah, and then the Western look like what lah. So by buying in bulk, is it cheaper, more cost efficient, or how? Or is it because of convenience?
Yeah, buying bulk definitely is cheaper if you buy from the market, right? I bought it from wholesaler, with the market wholesaler with the chicken breast, so it's definitely cheaper lah. If you buy more, definitely you get a cheaper rate. But at first I bought it from village grocer.
Eventually you slowly try to find out better option.
Better option if save a lot of money, right? Save a lot of cost. So it's better to go with the wholesaler, instead of buying from the village grocer. Of course, village grocer, the chicken breast written there is the main non-hormone. Non-hormone.
Yeah. Supposedly healthier,
Supposedly healthier lah, but you won't know whether it's really not.
That's what they say lah.
Yeah, it's what they say. So at first because I want everything to be the best, right? Even the food, I want to eat the best food to get the best body. So at first I go with the village grocer, but the chicken breast is more expensive.
Of course.
Yeah, it's much more expensive if compare you buying from the wholesaler.
Well, before you get to do what you want to do, you have to do what you need to do.
Yeah. You gotta back off. No choice. Yeah. Unless you are
make it work first.
Yeah, make it work first. Unless you have already no problem with your financial. Yeah. So you can go ahead with which option you want.
So during that time, because you chose to do bodybuilding, right? Does it mean you have to sacrifice other aspects of?
Yeah, you're really gonna sacrifice a lot of time outside of the gym. If bodybuilding is definitely is different, much more different from lifestyle fitness, because bodybuilding is a 24 hours job. So you couldn't spend your midnight in a club, in a bar drinking, spending your free time with doing anything that couldn't bring you any benefit. Yeah, so definitely you're gonna cancel off all these parties, all these gathering with your friends, because it's pointless for me. I don't know others, but I feel it's pointless for me if those things that couldn't bring you any benefit with your career, with your income, with your relationship. Of course, maybe some people think that front relationship is very important lah. It's
not to say it's not lah. It is lah.
Yeah. But for me, yeah, it's important, but
You have priorities.
Yeah. You have priorities. Which one is more important? Yeah. So you cannot work. You couldn't handle everything.
Yeah, I guess to a certain extent, to a certain point also, you need to accept the fact that you need to be an adult about it. You cannot get everything in life.
Yeah.
You know, you need to prioritize what you can do, what you need to do first. Yeah.
That's why I recently see the Olympics just going on, right? I mean, just finished in Paris. So I see the news that the China team the diving team, they train. I saw the news, they trained for 5 years without a single day.
Yeah, they haven't gone home for 5 years. Yeah.
They haven't gone home for 5 years.
Yeah, I read
just
about it.
For the Olympic.
Yeah, so I think when you are dedicated to something, a particular goal that you're working towards, right, is the amount of sacrifice and focus you need to put into regardless what age you are in, I suppose, young or old. Like for me also, at this point where I decided to do it also, definitely there is certain compromise I need to do, certain sacrifice I need to prioritize in order to get to where we want to get to now. Yeah, so it's good to see that there is more young generation coming in, also showing that the fitness and bodybuilding industry is getting more robust and more mature in that sense. So hopefully this will then move the industry and help everyone prosper together and grow together. Yeah, so thank you, Ivan, for coming. It's good to have different perspectives, especially the young, we have the old, just to understand and also hopefully inspire and motivate the audience in this market also. Yeah, so thank you so much for coming.
Thank you.
Yeah. So as always, stay tuned
to the next episode of
the Brotein Bar. Thank you.